All right, hello. Thanks for watching Balls Deep Seattle Mariners preview 2012. I bought this. It's a vintage Mariners jacket that I purchased in Seattle in 2009. Here's a funny story. I was at Seattle, one of my favorite cities in the country, top 5 cities in the country. Their fans have no clue about baseball, though. They don't know when to cheer or anything. So I'm walking around Seattle, going to get a brew and some salmon, and I see this big black dude pushing around a guy in a wheelchair. And I'm like, hey, I know that guy because I know how he walked and I remember his stance. And I go up to him and I'm like, hey, Hendu. It was Dave Henderson from the Oakland A's teams of the late 80s. I used to love the Bash Brothers, Canseco, McGuire, Ricky Henderson. Dave Henderson was there. Super friendly guy. I was wearing a Rangers shirt because the Rangers were playing the Mariners. He's like, why are you wearing a Rangers shirt? I go, I'm a Rangers fan, Hendu. He goes, oh, that's nice. Super nice guy pushing around a guy in a wheelchair. Probably some guy got a Make-A-Wish, granted. He probably asked for like 50 other guys to push his wheelchair, but all that was left was Hendu. But I don't know. I didn't ask him. I didn't get into it. All right. Well, a lot of people want to know what Balls Deep thinks about the Mariners. This is going to be a really pretty popular segment of Balls Deep. Kings, Crumbums, and Codgers is back, and we're going to go over the Mariners win total. All right, pluses for the Mariners. Their second baseman, Dustin Ackley, major prospect. I think the kid's good. And they have a really good starting pitcher in Felix Hernandez and a good closer in Brandon League. And they traded away number 2 starter Michael Pineda to the Yanks, and they got back catcher/DH Jesus Montero. The guy's supposed to be able to rake. That's the positive. That's it. The more I think about it, the more I think Oakland could probably surpass this team. The negatives, well, Ichiro is aging. He's aging fast. He's like 40 now. I mean, he's still good, but he hit 270 last year, and he doesn't have any power. Franklin Gutierrez, their center fielder, is already hurt. He can't hit. He's a great defensive center fielder. Shortstop, Brendan Ryan, stinks. First baseman, Justin Smoke, they got him in the Cliff Lee trade from the Rangers. I mean, I thought he was going to be good. I'm still waiting for it. He's a switch hitter, so maybe he'll get good, maybe he won't. That's about all there really is to know about the Mariners. Their pitching after Felix Hernandez is a bunch of mediocre crumbums like Jason Vargas and Hector Noesi. Blake Bevan maybe will be decent. Their closer's fine, Brandon League. The rest of their bullpen is pretty mediocre. George Sherrill, big old fat guy. Kings, Crumbums, and Codgers. Kings, Felix Hernandez, maybe a top 5 pitcher in baseball, maybe the best pitcher in baseball. It's hard to know because he's on such a stinky team. Another King, I think Dustin Ackley is up and coming. I think that kid's really good. Crumbums, tons to go around. Shortstop, Brendan Ryan. Horrible. Completely worthless. Franklin Gutierrez, good glove, can't hit a lick. Codgers, third baseman Sean Figgins. They gave this guy like $10-12 million bucks a year a couple of years ago. He doesn't get on base. He can't play defense. He's horrific. The more I think about it, the more I think maybe I switched Oaktown in Seattle. That might have been a big mistake for Balls Deep. But hey, if a tree falls in the forest and no one's there to hear it, does it really matter? We got the Seattle Mariners coming in at 72 wins. It's going to be a tough year in Seattle, but it doesn't matter because the fans aren't there to watch. They're mostly there to drink Mike's Hard Lemonade and eat salmon burgers. Balls Deep out. Thank you.